Nestled in the foothills of Arizona's Estrella Mountains, PHOENIX International Raceway is one of America's most challenging ovals. Though originally built for open wheel racing, over the past 2 decades, the Desert Flower has become even more famous for stock car competition. With its short front straights and asymmetrical layout, including a trademark left-hand dogleg on the backstretch, this demanding 1 mile circuit has been a favorite with top driving talent since it opened in 1964. Tonight we're kicking it back to past years where this is the actual legacy layout, which was back before they even reconfigured it with the dog leg and everything. Tonight, PHOENIX International Raceway will be the home to the Spark Mini Stock Series here on the Overdrive Automotive Media YouTube channel. My name is Cam Gillens, and like always, I'll take you along for the racing action tonight. It's going to be a really good one as we're getting right going into qualifying. So we'll get the cameras set up for you and head that way. Alright, we'll start tonight's program off with the 13 of Jake Maki. So he's been a very contender up the front for the last, pretty much since it started doing this series. So he's shooting for the win the points in the championship. So, well, in his first lap, as he's coming out, turn forward, that's the front stretch. So his first lap is 33.23. So he's coming back to the front stretch for the final lap. Looks like he's just slowed down just a tear. It's at a 33.29, so his first lap's the lap of record. Looks like Justin Wilson's got the top time as of right now at 33.12. He's doing some burnouts there, donuts. Now we're going to go on board the 99 of Tom Lickert. Ooh, so I get a little tight loose in the center of the corner there. This is coming down pit road. His lap of record is 33.38. That puts us in provisional 5th place. We're going on board with the 60th Steve S now. So, for you that's not familiar with PHOENIX, it's kind of two completely different corners. So, your corner 1, 2, which coincidentally is now the start-finish line in real life, is more like an old school banked corners and stuff like that. And then turn 3 and 4 is more of your flat track. So it kind of gives you two different sides of the story here, as he's going into now 3 and 4. So 3 and 4, you kind of have to take it almost diamond the corner, go a little high, and then kind of cut back to the center of the corner to get the drive off. spots. He improves up to provisional 6th place at 33.40. Looks like because we're got about 40 seconds until the end of qualifying. We had 11 cars practice, so we have one more car. We're kind of waiting to take time. See if he's gonna pull down. See if he does a lap. With 15 seconds to go, I'm gonna say no. Steve's just gotta give us a little celebratory lap or two for a little extra practice. Just pull it off. As we're waiting for everything to kick over. Looks like that'd be the end of it. Go ahead and pull up the results for you. So it looks like on pole tonight we have the 58 of Justin Wilson, followed by the 52 of Johnny Rapp in second, the 36 of Jacob Nickerson starting third, the 13 of Jake Maki starting fourth, the 99 of Tom Lickert starting fifth, the 60 of Steve S in sixth, the 39 of Sean Mulholland in seventh, the 77 of James Barker in eighth, the 4 of Nathan Gentry in ninth, the 69 of Larry Pauling in 10th, and to round out the fields will be the 42 of Paul Thomas. Alright, so we're getting ready to grid up for the start of this race. So Justin's been it's been pretty much up front the last couple races. It's been a mixture of Johnny Rapp that's on his outside, and then the 13 of Jake Maki that's been kind of contenders. But looking close back, we got the 36 of Jacob Nickerson. Just kind of fighting to help us get all the points he can get after the win in Charlotte. So tonight on pit road we got 2 sets of tires, and for both we're gonna at least have to take 1 pit stop for fuel. Let's see if some guys decide to do a little pit strategy and kind of short pits or long pits, depending on the situation of the race as we go green. Looks like 58 of Justin Wilson kind of held back a little bit. 52 Johnny Rapp on the outside to take advantage of it. Let's get down in the corner, down the dog leg. So we're all starting to get single file back to Jacob Nickerson, dropped back 4th. So we got a battle back here behind him for 5th and 6th between the 99 of Lickard, which looks like he got a little bit high as the 60 as Steve S gets on by. And the 39 of Shaw Mulholland in the Kirby car. I love it. Looks like Lickert's dropped back quite a bit now. Looks like we got the battle for seconds between Rapp and Maki. We're gonna go on board with the 36 of Jacob Nickerson. Look at this battle that's brewing straight in front of him. So as you can see, when you down here at 3 and 4, getting into 3, you get on the brakes a little bit. Pretty gingerly, you just kind of wait for the center of the corner of the car to take a set, and then you kind of gingerly go out to this about the exit of the corner is where you get back on full throttle. Looks like Jacob is underneath the 52 of Johnny Rapp here for third. So like Johnny takes it to the high side. This is like the 99 of Tom Lickard. Looks like he's got his speed back, and he's the fine 60 of Steve Vest back up for 6. As we go back up the battle for second, looks like equal length between Maki, Nickerson, and Rapp here. As the 58 of Justin Wilson starts to stretch his legs a little bit. As we're all single file now. No, the 36 of Nickerson told me before the race that he was pretty confident going in the race tonight. Just some of the pace that he was going on in practice, he was really impressed. It looks like he's starting to reel in Maki here. Oh, as we got our first caution. Oh, as we hear in the background. Go and see what happened. See if we can find it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it looks like the racing deal, Lickard and 60 of Steve Vest has kind of got into it for real estate there. So we're going to get our first caution here. Could be interested to see what all these drivers decide on their pit strategy, if they start it now. Oh, looks like we got a few takers. Oh, one taker. The 52 of Johnny Rapp. Decided to take his chances to come on down. See if he's taking fuel or taking tires to start this out. See how long it is. Oh, is at least taking 2. 2 right sides, at least. Is he gonna go full 4? Yes, he does. He goes to the full 4. It's gonna put him straight to the back of the pack. You can see how all those brand new tires will fare to bring him straight back to the front of the pack. I know this being the older surface, pretty abrasive, so tires might actually come in effect pretty quick. These other drivers thought it was a good thing to save him for a little bit later down the road. Because we're getting back racked up for the restart. So it's like Wilson's already starting to clean his tires off. See if he gets a little bit better of a restart than he did from the start of the race. As we go back to green flag. Yep, he looks like Wilson gets a little bit of a jump. Maki sitting in second. The 77 of James Barker and 36 of Nickerson's fighting out for third. We'll see if those tires start coming into play for Rapp. He's just kind of mirrored back there to the back of the pack. We got the battle for third once again between Barker and Nickerson. So Barker's kind of hanging tough there on the outside. Looks like Nickerson just let him go. He looks like he's going to try more of the outside. As Barker comes up for the block, but it looks like Nickerson's got to get some space to try to open the door and go on the inside. He does. Gets to the back quarter panel. Nope. Doesn't quite carry the momentum. So it looks like Wilson's starting to stretch their legs out once again. Go back to this battle between Nickerson and Barker. Oh, is Nickerson? He timed the corner right there, trying to get some momentum going down the backstretch, back to the dog leg. Not quite there. See if he does it again here in 3 and 4. Looks like he's gonna try to do the outside. Oh, he does a crossover on him. This is going down to turn 1. They're side by side. Barker's carrying the momentum up on the outside. Not quite there for Nickerson, but that's bringing to the 39. Sean Mulholland right in with him. So we hear someone touching the wall. We're on board. Oh, as they touch! The 77 to Barker and Nickerson touch. And it's going to put Barker there up on the outside, up in the marbles, and then bring the 39 of Sean Mulholland. And it's bringing the 99 of Lickard also into the fray. We'll see what that does the longer run and see if he gets a little payback later. We're going to go check back our front with Wilson. As he's stretching it out there. So Maki's just kind of keeping him, kind of following in the suit of what happened last week there at the dirt track. Just kind of keeping Wilson in tow in case something happens. It's like Nickerson's finally getting some space between Barker. Looks like this 3-car battle here. Looks like Lickard's trying to get some momentum. Except Lickard's a lap down. I'll go back and take a look and see Johnny. He's just kind of, with those fresh tires, pretty sure he's just riding at this point. Make sure the goodie doesn't go off of him. He's looking pretty from when the next set of pit stop starts. Back a little further, looking at the 42 of Paul Thomas and the 69 of Steve Est. $60 damaged. So look back here up front. You should be getting pretty close to when we'll start seeing some pit stops. We're about 5 to go until halfway. So 77's finally starting to get some space between him and Mulholland. This Mulholland is now in the battle of Rapp. Oh, and those tires might be coming into play now. That was some good moving right there. Must have said it's time to go. Looks like Nickerson may be starting to inch in away at Maki here. Yeah, it looks like he was about a quarter of a second faster at last lap. So it looks like tires are starting to come into play a little bit now. We're about at halfway. Looks like Rapp's trying to get some momentum up on the outside to get past Mulholland here. We're on board with the 99 of Lickard to look at this battle going on. Looks like Sean can keep the momentum there on the bottom for now. Looks like Nickerson and Maki. Looks like it's identical lap times that last time by. Actually, I take that back. Nickerson was just, again, about a 10th quicker than Maki. He's, as you can see now, as we're about to hit halfway, definitely closing in on him now. Go back and take a look at that battle between Rapp and Mulholland. It looks like Rapp is finally getting some momentum on the outside. As he finally gets past Mulholland. I'm sure with that fresh tires, he's just going to start pulling away. We're keep an eye on this battle up front because we're about ready to get in some pit stops. As about half a straightaway in front of the Maki. Oh, he's itching again. He was 2/10 quicker that last time by. Nickerson was the Maki. Looks like Rapp is starting to pull up on Barker as well. We're on board with Nickerson right here. See if he's diamonds the corner. Nope, he's going straight to the bottom. So it looks like Maki's diamonding a little bit. So watch going down 3 and 4. Yep. Oh, yep, he diamonded a little bit. It looks like here comes Maki. Oh, Maki and Nickerson's both come. Oh, 3 of our leaders are coming in. And then there goes Rat by with the bleeds. As he did get past Barker. We're gonna go keep an eye on our Wilson to see if he takes tires. Oh, as he goes over a little bit. So Nickerson's right behind him. Oh, he also went through his pits. So it looks like it's 2 tires. Might have looked like 2 tires there as it gets slapped out by Rapp. So that puts out all the way as of where we stand now up to 3rd a lap down. Right at 3rd back a lap down. So right now it's the 52 of Johnny Rapp, the 77 of James Barker, which looks like pulled off down pit road, and then the 60 of Steve S. So it looks like Rapp put everyone in the lap down here. Be interested to see how long he could go on fuel. He did come down and got those fresh Ford tires. See if he's got enough fuel to go to the end. See if Wilson's catching him a little bit. Yep. 3/4 of a second quicker than so. Wilson is looking to unlap himself. We go back through the field as it stands. So, like I said, we got 52 of Johnny Rapp. It's like he came down the first caution and got his service done. Because we got a gaggle, it looks like back here. Steve S is in second, he's still on the lead lap. He probably came down and got some of that damage taken care of and did his service. Oh, looks like he's coming down now for the service. Then, looks like I said, Wilson's starting to reel back in Rapp to unlap himself. Probably within the next couple corners. Yep, it looks like he's gonna get past him on the back stretch. Or down on the front stretch. As he does go back on the lead lap. And Tom Lickard's right behind him. He's just a little bit slower than Johnny right now. Then Maki. Looks like that's going to be a battle for position. Then Mulholland's a little bit back. Then Barker. Looks like stretched out a little bit on Nickerson. Then a couple of these other guys back here. With the 42 Apollo Thomas, the 60th Steve Est. So it looks like Johnny's starting to pull around a little bit. Looks like Maki got around Lickard here. Oh, it looks like Lickard's coming back down. That's going to bring Mulholland up one. So it's going to bring the rest of the field up one. Say how back Nickerson is. I'll go back on board with him, see. Oh. And it looks, as I was saying that, it looks like our leader comes back down Pitts Road. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens now. Well, he's going to be back a little bit because, like I said, Wilson got his lap back. So it's going to be interesting to see where he blends. It looks like he goes a little too forward as well. See, he's burning some of that fuel level back off. And there goes Wilson on by. So it looks like where he's going to blend. Oh, between him and Maki. Here goes Maki on the outside to take second. So, see, he blends up in third. Looks like Mulholland's up to fourth. And then it's James Barker up to fifth. See how far back. See if how much Nickerson's starting to reel him in a little bit. He is. It's about 3/10. So about a quarter of a second. He was faster that lap. Almost half a second there up on Mulholland. So he's trying to make a charge to see if he can make up back some of that time he missed out on. As we go, 10 to go. We'll go back up front. It looks like Wilson's coming up on the 60th Steve Est to put him a lap down. Looks like Rapp's coming back on Maki a little bit. So it looks like Rapp's going a little bit higher. I'll go on board with him, see if he... Oh, looks like he tapped the wall there. Easy. Just start rolling down the throttle coming out of the corner. there on the rumble strips. We'll go back a little further and keep an eye on Barker and Nickerson. It looks like they're coming up on a lapper of liquor there. So it looks like Nickerson and Barker about the identical lap time that time by. Oh. You see what they can do as they can go past liquor there. Oh, looks like Nickerson's going to try to send it. Go back and take a look at Maki and Rapp. Looks like it's about kind of keep it steady. As we're about down to 5 to go here. Oh, it looks like he's... There he goes, here he comes. Oh, he got a little too hot there. Looks like it's kind of keep it steady at this point. He's gonna try to go down inside once again. Here we go again. As he's going to try down the inside. As we come 3 to go. We'll go back up front to see why these two are battling out. Will says he's over almost 8 seconds ahead of Maki. Then it looks like about a second and a half Maki from Rapp. And back to Mulholland, and then back to this fight between Barker and Nickerson has a white flag. Once again, Wilson just put a clinic on. And Maki right behind him. This battle looks like not quite there. As we can see the 58 of Justin Wilson coming around turn 4 as he's coming across the line. Get the checkered flag. And the 58 Justin Wilson wins here at PHOENIX International Raceway. With a 13 of Jake Maki coming across the line in 2nd. Along with the 52 of John Rapp in 3rd. And it looks like Barker is going to get this battle between him and Nickerson. That was a good fight between those guys. We got 58 Justin Wilson ready to do his burnouts. Donuts. Zbaki comes off a second once again. Pretty sure this was the redo of last week's race. The top three being the same. This is for Wilson still looking going out there. We're going through the results as he finishes out doing his burnouts. So as Justin gets the win, followed by the 13 of Jake Vaki, the 52 of Johnny Rapp, the 39 of Sean Mulholland, it comes home for fourth. The 77 of James Barker comes home fifth with that hard-fought battle between the 36 of Jacob Nickerson as he comes home in sixth. The 42 of Paul Thomas coming from shotgun of the fields coming up to seventh. And then you got the 60 of Steve Vest finished in the eighth. You got the 99 of Tom Lickert finished in ninth. The 69 of Larry Paul in 10th. And the round out the field tonight is the 4 of Nathan Gentry. Alright, as he's finishing out Fab. We're going to get the 52 of Johnny Rapp in here. Johnny, it's Cam in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir. What's happening?
Oh, just sitting here watching Justin here do his weekly burnouts. How about you?
Yeah, well, hey, it could be worse. He could be trying to drive off into the void like we were in practice. But
yes,
yeah,
yes, he
definitely
was.
yeah, definitely a pretty reoccurring kind of a situation we see here with Justin Wilson running up front, man. And yeah, definitely. Hey, congrats on the win to him, man. I mean, pretty good race. So
yeah. Tell us about your alternative pit strategy you had going on there. Seemed to be working for a while.
Man, I don't know. We had a couple extra sets of tires, so we had to caution. So I came in and took them, and then kind of just drove around babying them for a little while. But yeah, I didn't take tires when I pitted under green, and it was only like 4.5 seconds faster than if I would have just taken 4 tires. So I should have just took tires. But also slid through my box a little bit, but
We
yeah,
saw
well,
that.
I mean, it wasn't too bad, but yeah, definitely didn't know that it took that long to put a half a tank of fuel or whatever it is in these things. So hey, you live and you learn, you know.
Yeah. See if you start the first of the race, you kind of got to jump on him a little bit. So I don't know if he just kind of hung back or what was going on there, but and then it seemed like after that you just kind of fell back a couple spots, and like I said, until that first caution. It's like how between all that, how the tires feel towards the end of the race.
Honestly, they felt about the same. I just don't think I had the speed. Man, I came out of the pits right behind Jake there, and like I had saved my tires, so I
Yeah.
figured I'd be able to maybe get up there and challenge for a second, man. But he was just driving away, and then I just, I'm doing something wrong, so I'm just going to start driving it in really deep, see what happens, and yeah, nothing was there, man. So either way, great race from Jake and Justin there, all the other guys. Yeah, man, that start, the initial start. I think Justin started in second, and I started in third, but I clutched it, so riding the clutch pegged out and then started. So I got a really good jump, but yeah.
So, all right. Before I let you go, want to shout out to anyone?
Yeah, well, hey, same as always. I know my dad, I guess my sister is watching out in the living room, so shout out to them. Shout out to you for putting on a show here at Overdrive Automotive Media. We really do appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully we got one more race here, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
hopefully we get to do this more next season. And yeah, all the other guys at Spark, Nathan and Dade,
Mm-hmm.
Benson, Robert, everybody, Devin,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, everybody shows up, man. These little Sunday night races, man, they're a good time. It's low
Mm-hmm.
stress. We don't normally have people yelling at each other and all that like we do every other night of the week. So I really appreciate it. It's a nice, fun thing to partake
Yeah.
in. So
Well, it also helps when you're not dooring each other every corner, so that also helps.
uh, I don't know. Tonight, the setup was a little weird, maybe, and
uh-huh.
if we could, we would have. But I think it's all in good, good natured fun on
uh-huh.
Sunday nights. So
Uh-huh. All right. Well, thank you for your time, and we'll talk to you later.
right on, man. Thanks.
Yep. All right, that was 52 of Johnny Rapp. He finished in third. Looks like we're going to go on to our second place for the second week in a row. It looks like the 13 of Jake Mockey. We'll bring him into the booth. Jake, this is Cameron in the booth. You got me?
What's going on, Cam?
Oh, same old. Seeing you three up front, just running away from it.
I mean, what is this, like week 2 or 3 in a row that me and Justin
Yes.
won 2?
Well, I say Johnny was. I think is 1, 2, 3. Same from completely last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I forgot. Oh, yeah, that's right. Johnny was on the podium. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was Phoenix. Phoenix was a fun race tonight, but I really I was trying so hard not to overcook the tires, and Justin was doing a great job of holding them down. And Jacob, I want to say, racing tonight, that was probably one of the best like long run performances I've seen out of him. So it was a stressful race, but
yeah,
P2 out of it is still good.
Yeah, he said Jacob was really confident. I know coming out of practice when I was talking to him.
He was flying when he put the time down in practice. I was like, oh, he's gonna be tough to beat here tonight. So he was flying. For his mistakes, it was fortunate for me, but unfortunate for him. He deserved it tonight. He was running really good.
Yeah, so him and James for that last 15, 20 laps were putting on a show back there, trying.
Really?
Yeah, so Jacob tried pretty much anything and everything to get underneath him to get past him, but it didn't work. I think he probably used up his tires at that point, but.
Yeah, the longer, I want to say like maybe 10, 15 laps in, you started feeling that difference on the tires, and it was, you just wanted to try to save, but P2 out of tonight is still a win. We'll take it and move on to the last week next week and see where we come out.
Yeah, I was talking to Johnny. He's asking him about that alternative strategy he tried there. He was actually kind of shocked that none of the other guys tried to do the.
Not gonna lie, I was thinking about it really strong there in the beginning, but when I saw how much, like, we were only 8 laps in, I think, and we only could make it on like 28 laps, so you would have to take another green flag stop, which I mean, in theory, wouldn't be bad because you'd be on fresh tires and everything. But I just didn't see it working out because it was still so early on. And if we did run green to the end like we did, it would have not paid off that well. Which, yeah, I mean, he was right behind me, so it paid off pretty good for him. But still,
Yeah, and that's why he said he's looking hindsight. I think when he made that second pit stop, he's like he might have should have took at least 2 side tires on that one.
Oh, if he took right sides, I was cooked. Like he had me there. So yeah, he came out right behind me. So literally, if he had taken right sides, it was game over. I was finishing P3 tonight. But yeah, good night overall. Still.
Yeah. All right. Before we let you go, you have one you want to shout out to?
Oh, Big Fast Racing, Mythic Metals, Steel Graphics and Designs, Overcut Sim Endurance Planner, Number One Hero Cards. Don't forget that. And UCAM, Spark, every everyone at Spark. This whole season has been a blast, and look forward to finishing off next Sunday and, see where we come out.
All right. Thank you for your time, and we'll talk to you later.
Appreciate you, man. Have a good night.
You too. See ya. All right. That was the 13 of Jake Mockey. He finished his second. All right. This brings us to tonight's winners interview. For at least the second time in a row, we had our top three in the same actual position. So that brings us to the 58 of Justin Wilson. Let's get him into the booth. Justin's Cam in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, I got you, Bob.
Hey. Just talking to Maki and all that, and said how that race fair for you. I know you got the win, but when Johnny took that tires early, what was your thoughts on that?
I originally thought his strategy was going to pay off for him because he took the tires early, but then he had to take less fuel, and it takes a long time to fuel these cars up. Hence the long pit stops that we had. So I thought he was going to come out in front of me, but see, stop saying please. You're messing me up.
Sorry.
I'm trying to read my script.
Oh, you're good.
Not I forgot what I was saying. But on a side note, right, that was a good race. Johnny, the crazy strategy. I thought I was going to play out for him, but we just took it easy, took it smooth, and came home with a dub.
Yeah, that's why I was talking to him, and he was almost contemplating taking tires on that second pit stop as well. Like me and Maki was just talking about, if he would have done that, he would have probably been cooked because he came right behind him. It's like, how'd your tires fare the whole race?
Surprisingly, it wasn't too bad. We did lose probably about, 6-7 tenths a lap difference between the new tires and at the end of a run. So taking tires was the strategy, because I thought about not taking tires, but it was definitely the right call to take tires. So tire wear played a role. So that probably ultimately kind of destroyed Johnny's run.
Yeah. Did you slide through the pit stop a little bit when you're coming down pit road?
Oh, I was hoping you didn't see that, but yes, I did. I did slide right through it. Yes.
It seemed like there was like 3 or 4 guys that had problems with that tonight. Sure, the tires just got hot, and it was kind of hard to slow them down after the long run.
Yeah, we're so used to driving those cars with a little bit bigger of a brake pad. So it was definitely tough. But anyway, we had the kind of the advantage of the lead that we had kind of helped. So even if I slid through it or not, it worked out for us.
Yeah, so you had a 3/4 of a straightaway lead by the time you pit, I think is what it actually was. Pretty sure that's what
I
it
think
was.
so. Yeah, I think it was about 3 or 4 seconds. Yeah. And,
yeah.
It was pretty much smooth sailing from there.
Yeah. All right. Before we let you go, anyone you want to shout out to?
Yeah, man. I want to put on shout out to Nathan, putting on the mini stock series here. Spark, obviously, right? I run Wednesdays and help broadcast on Mondays. So tune in tomorrow, right, for the last late model race. But yeah, we ran good tonight, and it was pretty fun tonight with the group. I think we got one more race left, so I'm gonna make sure I try to make that one. I should be able to.
Yeah, it's at Thompson.
That should be that should be fun. A little fun short track. So thank the guys for a good clean race. Johnny for not ruining my strategy with his, and you for putting the show on, man.
Yeah, no problem. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. I'm running again tomorrow, so we'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, man. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, that was our winner tonight, Justin Wilson. All right, before we let you go, we're going to run back one more time through the running order. So Justin takes the win. 13 of Jake Maki is second. 52 of Johnny Rapp in third. 39 of Sean Mahalant in fourth. The 77 of James Barker is fifth. 36 of Jacob Nickerson in sixth. The 42 of Paul Thomas in 7th, the 60 of Steve Vest in 8th, the 99 of Tom Lickard in 9th, the 69 of Larry Pauling in 10th, and to round out our field tonight is the 4 of Nathan Gentry. All right, that just about does it here tonight. It was a great race. It's about what I thought coming out of practice when I put some laps down. I knew the tires were going to be a premium towards the end. Like I said, when we had that first pit stop, I was kind of feeling that some couple other people would take the gamble on them, but it turned out it was only Johnny Rapp that took the tires and kind of scared the rest of the guys up front. But again, it just Justin runs away with it. All right, this has been Cam Gillens for the Overdrive Automotive Media channel, and thank you for joining me. If you like what you see, like, subscribe, share, the whole jazz, and I hope you guys enjoy this and join me for more of this. Like I said, we got one more next week, and also keep a lookout on for our weekly wrap-up Full Spark podcast, which I'm also ahead of, also on this channel. It comes out about every Friday, so I'd appreciate if you take a gander at that. And thank you for joining me, and we'll talk to you later.